Itamar had 8.
Use which Paul admonished Timothy to exhibit as an example to other believers. In 1 Timothy chapter 4, yes, AGCM.
Word, conduct, love, spirit, faith, and purity.
That's correct. What is the meaning of the Greek word anakazo? Kasa.
To compel.
That's correct. Trace the genealogy of Joktan to Noah. Kasa.
Joktan, Eber, Shelah, Aphasad, Shem, Noah.
That's correct. The 24 priestly divisions.
So the
AGCM.
24 priestly divisions. So in division, Eleazar had 16 of them, and Itamar had 8.
AGCM, I accept your answer.
What is the meaning of the Greek word pistis? Gamsu.
Faith.
Faith is the right answer. Group the 5 main offerings of Leviticus under the headings sweet aroma offerings and gamsu.
For the sweet aroma offerings, we have burnt offering, peace offering, meat or grain offering. The non-sweet aroma offerings, we have sin offering and trespass offering.
That is correct. Mention the full list of the cities of refuge stated in Joshua 20 DLCF.
Okay, so we have Kadesh in Naphtali, we have Shechem in Ephraim, Hebron in Judah, Bezah in Reuben, Ramoth Gilead in Gad, and Golan in Manasseh.
I will accept that. The next question. Recall in full the answer that was given to this question in the book of Exodus. Why have you done this thing and have saved the men, children alive? DLCF.
The 2 women said, for the women of Israel are very strong women, and before we will come to deliver their children, they've already delivered the children themselves.
I will accept that. Mention the name of the exact place beyond the Jordan where John the Baptist was. DLCF.
Batabra.
Batabra is the right answer. Complete the following statement with precision and accuracy. Romans 5 verse 8. NKJV says, but God. DLCF.
Okay, but God demonstrated his love towards us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us.
That is the end of the Chango Speedway.
How many kings in
journey with 54 churches in the 1A stage. These churches have battled across 18 contests, and at the end of the day, we have 18 churches that have qualified to the quarterfinal stage. Can we put our hands together for them? These churches will be joined by the seeded churches from the 2024 National Championship. The seeded churches are the semi-finalists of the 2024 National Championship. We have from the University of Ghana, WCF Legon, Life City Church UG Campus, Gamsun UG Local. From Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, we have AGCM KNUST, New Breed KNUST, our defending champions, DLCF KNUST. From University of Cape Coast, we have CASA UCC, Pentefel UCC. And then last but not least, from University of Health and Allied Sciences, NUBSG UHAS. The quarterfinal will happen this way. These 27 teams will be grouped into 3 pots, A, B, and C. Pot A will have the seeded churches, the 9 seeded churches. The teams from pots B and C will be the 18 qualified teams from the 1A stage, grouped based on the score. So we will have, in this order, in pot B, we'll have Gamsu KNUST, who scored 53 points in the 1A stage. DLCF Amstead Kumasi, 52 points. Pensa KNUST, 50 points. I think you should keep clapping till I'm done mentioning the churches. DLCF Legon, 45 points. Aposa UCC, 45 points. Aposa UNE, 44 points. Gesam Umat, 42 points. Casa Legon, 39 points. And Pensa Umat also with 39 points. And then we'll move to Port C. In Port C, we have Casa KNUST with 37 points. GCCI Legon also with 37 points. We have New Breed Legon with 36 points. Aposa KNUST with 35 points. Noobs UDS Nyankpala Campus also with 35 points. We have AGCM Legon with 33 points. NAS UNE with 25 points. Pensa Legon with 24 points. And Casa Umat with 22 points. Can we put our hands together for all these 27 teams once again? Now, the balloting for the quarterfinal will also determine our pathway to the grand finale. Each quarterfinal day, there will be 3 quarterfinal days. Each quarterfinal day will determine a distinct pathway to the grand finale. The 9 teams from quarterfinal day 1 will have 3 different contests. The winners of those contests will meet in semifinal 1. And the winner of semifinal 1 will be our first team in the grand finale. The same applies to quarterfinal day 2. 9 teams, the 3 winners in semifinal 2, and our second team in the grand finale. And then 9 teams in day 3, our third semifinal. The winner becomes our third team in the grand finale. Can we put our hands together for that? Now, the 3 teams from the 2024 grand finale, DLCF KNUST, the New Breed KNUST, and AGCM KNUST, will be split into each of these pathways, meaning that if they qualify to the grand finale, the only time they would have met each other would be in the grand finale of the 2025 National Championship. Can we put our hands together for our finalists again? So before we zoom into the balloting proper, we will do a special balloting for these 3 teams to determine which day of the quarterfinals they will be contesting in. And we'll begin with DLCF KNUST, our winners for the 2025 National Championship. So I have here in this pot 3 sheets with day 1, day 2, and day 3 on them. Whichever they pick, that's on that day, they will be the third contest in that day. So should DLCF pick day 1, it means that there will be a third quarterfinal contest. That is quarterfinal 3 of day 1. Are we together? Wonderful. So I'll quickly call them, beginning from DLCF KNUST, to come and pick to determine the day they will contest. And that, like I said, will determine their pathway to the grand finale. Can we put our hands together for the coordinator of DLCF KNUST as he comes to pick their contesting day? Oh, you can do it better. It's not easy to win the national championship. All right. You can join me up here. So he will be picking the day on which they will contest. So you stay, then you pick one. The journey has begun. So you can show it to the camera. Day 1. So our quarterfinal, thank you. Our quarterfinal 3 will have DLCF KNUST as our team from Port A for that particular contest. AGCM KNUST coordinator can join me up here. New Breed KNUST, the coordinator can come and do the picking. So since there are 3, once 2 pick, the third one automatically goes to the third person. Now, what this also means is that since DLCF picked day 1, contest 3 of day 1, when we get to the balloting of that contest, we will not pick any team from Port A. We will only pick from Port B and C to have the full contest. Mister, you stay and then you pick. Day 3. So that means that AGCM KNUST will be our quarterfinal contest 6. That is day 2 of our quarterfinals. They picked in the order of their placements in the grand finale last year. All right, so these are the remaining seeded teams. I will now put them into the pot A and stir them. And then we will begin our balloting. All right, so to ballot for contest 1, 2, and 3, can I have a volunteer? Anyone at all? A volunteer to pick. Can you put your hands together for him one more time? All right, so you pick one from here, you let us know. One from here, you let us know. One from here, you let us know. And then to be first contest. Please stay it very well. Moment of truth. Contest 1, Noobsji Uhas from Port A. From Port B, Gamsu KNUST. And then finally, from Port C, Kasa KNUST. You pick one. So, let me go over the first contest. You are not done. Let me go over the first contest. Noobsji Uhas versus Gamsu KNUST versus Kasa KNUST. Please stay again. So we are picking for contest 2. WCF Legon. Gesam Umat. Aposa KNUST. So in contest 2, we have WCF Legon versus Gesam Umat versus Aposa KNUST. So now contest 3, we have DLCF already in that contest. So you pick pots B and pot C that will join DLCF in contest 3 of day 1. Aposa UCC. AGCM Legon. Okay, thank you very much. So what this means is that contest 1 having Nubji, UHAS, Gamsu KNUST, and Kasa KNUST, the winner will join the winner of DLCF KNUST, AGCM Legon, and Aposa UCC, and the winner of the contest, WCF Legon, Aposa KNUST, and Gesam Umat. The winners of these 3 contests will face off in our first semi-final contest of the 2025 championship. Can you put our hands together for the teams? So day 2. Can I get another volunteer? Okay, Senior Julius is coming. So on day 2, we already have AGCM KNUST in contest 3. So he will pick full contest 1, full contest 2, and then pots B and C for contest 3 of day 2. Please, you stare and then you pick. Hey. Kasa UCC. So pots B. DLCF Amstead K. GCCI Legon. So in contest 1 of day 2, that is our quarter-final 4, we have Kasa UCC versus DLCF Amstead Kumasi and GCCI Legon. 3 institutional champions facing off in our 4th quarter-final contest. So quarter-final 5, that's contest 2 of day 2. Live City Eugene. Pensa Umat. Kasa Umat. So our second contest of the quarterfinal day 2, we have Live City Eugene versus Pensa and Kasa, both from University of Mines and Technology, Takwa. And then finally, we already have AGCM KNUST in contest 3. So he will pick pots B and C for us to have our contest 3. Pensa KNUST. Noobs UDS Yankpala. Thank you very much, Senior. So, on quarterfinal day 2, our first contest, Casa UCC, DLCF Amstead K, and GCCI Legon in contest 1. Live City Eugene, Pensa UMAT, and Casa UMAT in contest 2. AGCM KNUST, Pensa KNUST, and Noobs UDS Nyankpala in contest 3. The winners of these contests will face off in semi-final contest 2. So I've had 2 gentlemen. I want a lady to volunteer. Please, I know a lot of names here. If you don't stand up, I'll call you. A lady. Bevelyn. Hi. Please come and help me balance. Where is she? Hey. Please, a lady volunteer. Quickly, we have to finish our balloting. So we already have New Breed KNUST in contest 3 of day 3. So Miss Stephanie will help us pick contest 1 in full, contest 2 in full, and then pots B and C for contest 3. Please, you stir the pots, then you take the Gamsu UG local. Pots B. Casa Legon. Nas Yune. So contest 1 of semi-final, quarter-final 7, quarter-final day 3. We have Gamsu Eugene versus Casa Legon and Nas Yune. Contest 8. Pentafel UCC. DLCF Legon. Pensa Legon. So contest 2 of quarterfinal day 3, we have Pentafel UCC versus DLCF Legon and Pensa Legon. And then finally, we have New Breed KNUST in pot A for contest 3 of quarterfinal day 3. Let's find out our pots. At this point, they know themselves, but let's find out. Aposa Yune. New Breed Legon. So, thank you very much. So, in our quarterfinal day 3, we have contest 1, Gamsu Eugene versus Casa Legon versus Nas Yune. Contest 2, we have Pensa Legon versus DLCF Legon and Pentafel UCC. Contest 3, we have New Breed Family from Legon and KNUST and Aposa Yune. Quarterfinals that have family affairs are... Okay, so a reminder that the winners of these 9 contests will be seeded for the 2026 National Championship. So there is a lot at stake. Yeah, that's what it is. So So we've the stage is set, as they say. Everybody has found out their opponents for the quarterfinal stage. It's going to be a bit more tense. If you thought the 1-8 stage was tense, this is even more. So, as we did in the 1-8 stage, contest 1 of each day will begin at 9 a.m. Audience will be seated by 8 a.m. Contestants by 8:30. The contest will go live at 9 a.m. Contest 2 at 12 p.m. Audience seated 11. Contestants 11:30. Contest goes live at 12. And then finally, contest 3. Audience seated at 2 p.m. Contestants at 2:30 p.m. And contest goes live at exactly 3 p.m. As we did also in the 1-8 stage, the contest will be live on Alpha TV, Kasi TV, and PCG TV. On our social media handles, YouTube and then Facebook. Just follow us, gather your friends, gather your family, let them watch and enjoy as our contestants teach us the beauty of the Word of God. We've come to the end of our balloting for the quarterfinal stage. There will be no more balloting. This is the final balloting. As I said, the pathway to the grand finale has already been determined. All teams in day 1, the winners will face off in the semi-final 1. Winners from day 2, semi-final 2. Winners from day 3, semi-final 3. The winners of the semi-finals will be in the grand finale. Are we together? Wonderful. So we want to thank you very much for staying with us. Quick one. The semi-finals will happen, the quarterfinals will happen from Monday 29th September to Wednesday 1st October. Monday 29th September, contest 1 to 3. Tuesday 30th September, contest 4 to 6. And then Wednesday 1st October, contest 7 to 9. Friday 3rd September, we will have our semi-final. 3rd October, we will have our 3 semi-final contests. And then on 5th October, Sunday, we will have the grand finale. If you're watching the stream, I want you to comment the teams that you believe, after what you've seen today, will make it to the grand finale. And we may have a prize for you if you eventually win it, maybe the first 3 people. Thank you very much once again for joining us as we went through the balloting for the quarterfinal stage of the 2025 National Championship. We believe we'll be seeing you again when you join us for the first quarterfinal contest of the 2025 season. Thank you very much and bye-bye.
The money from the fundraiser for Kweku's surgery.
Oh! He come on too! Don't be a victim. If you're contributing to a project, alumni dues, or any public campaign, Chango is your best choice. Chango keeps track of all donations and gives you the power to know exactly where the money goes. Chango is approved by Bank of Ghana. Call 0270-066-614 or visit changoapp.com for more information.
Uncle, my father is hiding under the bed.
Oh, Araba.
Chango for your groupings and crowdfunding.
That time of the day when you're just settling in. You know, mid-morning, lunchtime. You know your day is going to be just amazing once you're tuned in to your number 1 Christian radio, Sweet Melodies 94.3 FM. It's toe-tapping Sweet Melodies. Just the right groove and great vibes for your morning. Tune in from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. every weekday on Sweet Melodies FM 94.3. Make a date. Toe-tapping Sweet Melodies. Music so sweet, you can't help but tap your feet.
Welcome to Ask TK Ventures, your premier destination for top